Sometimes some people say, no, all these Vedas, Vedanta, these are all finally anyway written by some human being only. Somebody has got some idea, he put that in paper. I got my idea, so I have my conception of God. Some human being had some conception of God, he wrote the Vedas. Like that, I also have my conception. You can also have your conception. Whoever wants whatever conception you want, you can have. After all, these are all created by human beings. And if some person does not want to believe in God, that is also okay. Not okay, sir, because Krishna is saying, Vedanta Krit Veda Videva Chaham. Krishna is saying the Vedas are written, they are created by Krishna only, by the Supreme Lord only. It is not created by any human being. And therefore, the knowledge of the Vedas, they are absolute. They are not subjected to our interpretations or our conceptions, our understanding. No. What the Vedas are talking are reality. We have to understand this fact. Truth or reality exists independent of us or our perceptions or our interpretations or our thoughts. I may think, I may believe very strongly that 2 plus 2 is 5, but that will not make 2 plus 2 5. 2 plus 2 will remain 4. No matter what my perception is, what my understanding is, what my interpretation is, truth will remain the same. It's not going to change. And therefore, you may interpret truth in one way, I may interpret it in my way, somebody else may interpret it in their way, everything is okay. That philosophy is not correct. Why? Because truth cannot change. Truth cannot be according to your whim and fancy. Truth will remain the same irrespective of what you think or what you believe or what you don't believe. Therefore, what the Vedas are giving are the truth. It is not subject to our interpretation and my interpretation, my intellectual, what do you say, it's with my fertile brain. I am trying to pull out a certain meaning in my perception. This is the way it is. These things will not, they are not the real way to understand the truth. The truth of the Vedas, therefore, is not subject to our interpretation. We have to accept the words of the Vedas as it is, no, without interpretation. When Krishna says that Vedanta Krit Veda Videva Chaham, when Krishna says that I am the creator of the Vedas, we have to accept it. We cannot sit down and try to analyze and no, this was written by some human being, this was written so many years ago, etc., etc. We cannot apply all our interpretations to what Krishna is saying. We have to accept Krishna's word as it is because that is the truth. That is the reality. Irrespective of what I think, I believe, I don't believe, that fact will remain as it is. Just like when we say 2 plus 2 is 4, irrespective of what I believe, I don't believe. No, I don't believe 2 plus 2 is 4. I believe 2 plus 2 is 3. Does that mean that according to me, whenever I add 2 and 2, it will become 3? It will not become. It will still remain 4 only. Similarly, whether I believe or I don't believe, whatever Krishna says is truth. This is the reality. Therefore, we should never interpret the Vedas. We should never interpret Bhagavad Gita. We should never interpret Bhagavatam. We should accept the words of the Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam and the Vedas as it is without interpretation.